Everyone, welcome to the Twin Stitches Designs podcast. My name is Julie, and I am the knitwear designer behind Twin Stitches Designs. This is episode 4. I want to say a big thank you to any returning viewers and welcome any new viewers. Thank you so much for giving my podcast a chance, checking me out, and I hope you enjoy. I am coming to you on Sunday, I want to say like September 21st, maybe? I think so. We are Sunday night. I just put the girls down for bedtime, and I thought this was a perfect opportunity to podcast. I was hoping to get one in on Friday, and you know how mom life just gets, where one doesn't want a nap, and everything just got chaotic, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to wait for a night where there's some sunlight still. The girls are sleeping, and I can come to you guys, no interruptions, and really get a good podcast in. So I'm excited to show you everything I've been working on. I have some designs, some works in progress. I just released a new pattern on Friday, so I'm excited to share everything with you guys. Are you ready to start? I should let you know what I'm wearing. That would be a good start. I am wearing my Aztec Comfort. This is my first ever sweater pattern that I've designed. I used Madeline Tosh for the main color, Twisted Willow in this contrast color, and then another Madeline. So it's this fun color work detail all on the bottom, and it's just a nice big oversized boxy-ish type of sweater in DK weight. I really, really love wearing it around the house with some gym pants or jeans, and it's one of those throw-on sweaters that you just wear with anything. So I really, really love it. And yeah, it's a raglan construction. After this pattern, all of my patterns are size inclusive all the way up to a 60 to 62 inch bust. This one only goes up to a 3XL. I am working on making this one an inclusive pattern as well, so the 4XL and 5XL, but I just want to make sure my skills and technical are there before I offer those. So that is the only reason. If you go see this pattern and it's not, I am working on it in the background, but it's just the raglan construction is a little bit harder for the larger sizes, and I just want to make sure whatever I put out to you guys is of quality, and I'm not just putting it out to have those sizes. I want to make sure that they fit you guys right and be consistent with that. So I appreciate your patience, and I hope you guys understand. I am going to be doing a class. It is by Tian, and she is offering her first class. It's how to grade patterns, and it's to help you with all of the larger sizes depending on the sweaters that you want to make, and it is an online course. I'll link her below. The signups are closed for this round, but she's going to be doing it again next year, so if you're interested. I think it's incredible to have these resources in our community that we can go to, and I've been looking for this exactly because I want to make sure I want to continue making garments for you guys, and I want to make sure that they're correct and more accurate, as well as I want to make my life a little bit easier, because math for grading patterns is hell. Like, it is not fun. I usually get a good glass of wine in for the night, and I'm like, okay, here we go. And so I'm really excited about her course, and I know a lot of designers are going to be taking it. I just think it's so unique to have that out there. It's a online course, so it's absolutely perfect. I can do it between naps and the girls, and it's just perfect. So I'm really excited about that. Probably more than you needed to know, but there's my tangent. So I'm really excited. First up, I released a new sock pattern, Getting Ziggy with It. It is on sale right now, 20% off using Ziggy, and I will put all the details below until next Friday, September 27th. So that would make today September 22nd. Here it is. There is two. but I just showed you one on the sock blocker. I was inspired by one of the girls' nursery books. They were little zigzags, and you had to like pass your fingers through, and it was really, really adorable. And I just knew I wanted to make a pattern out of it. I don't know where the inspiration just, I needed it to be a pattern. So this is a pair of socks knit in fingering weight. It is using Playful Day yarns in her Juniper 2 sock set, 2.25 millimeters, and contrast for the toe and heat and cuff. Yeah, there's this fun cable. Do not be intimidated by the cable. It is super simple. And these types of cables, I have done them in previous designs. It is so simple that you can do it without a cable needle. So do not be intimidated by that. They're really, really pretty. I absolutely love them, and they are available now. And I'll try and show you. So it's three. Oh yeah, you really see that. So it's 3 zigzags going all the way down. It's really fun. And my test knitters have also said that it's very memorizable. You know where you are in the pattern, and it is a simple, enjoyable knit. Some even like we're doing it while watching TV, and it's not one of those super complicated ones. So you can get that pattern out now, and I will put a link to it below in my Ravelry shop. Okay, I will put that away. Oh, I get asked a lot where I get my sock blockers, and I want to say, oh fudge, I got it on Etsy. I'll put the link below. They are beautiful. They're all wooden stain, and you can choose your stain color. And I really, really like them. I chose the small because I have small feet. Alex Workshops. Alex Workshop Designs. And I'll link the shop below in case any of you would love to grab one. All right. Next up on the needles is, oh, I have no FOs this week. This is the first episode. Yep, this is the first episode I don't have a finished sweater. I need some time, guys. I've been working my bum off on these sweaters, and I'm just trying to crank them out as fast as I can. But yeah, I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But I've also been working a lot on this pair of socks. And this week, my girls have been very, very cuddly, so I've been reading a lot with them. I have a Kindle that oh my God, I don't know what I would do without it. So I have my Kindle that I use a lot if like we're cuddling and we're just watching TV, so I'll read while they're watching Mickey Mouse, because I know all the episodes by heart by now. So yeah, so I don't want to bring a lot of knitting sometimes. And I've been also working on this pair of socks. It is housed in my Mrs. Brown's bag. This is a collaboration with Brianna of Little Wolf Knits. You will have seen this pair of socks. I don't have the tag. Oh, yeah, I do have the tag with me. So this is the Dune Runner and Boardwalk in her Sunfish base, which is a 75-25 super wash merino nylon. And here is her tag. These are coming out great. I'm really enjoying them. These are going to be for a mini collection that I'm doing with her, and is going to be like a husband men collection. Trying to get on the sock blocker for you guys. So last time I showed it, I was about here the last time I showed it to you guys. And now I'm about 1.5 inches. I'll show you the other side so you can see. I'm about 1.5 inches before I start the toe. But oh my gosh, you guys, I'm in love. I really love this pattern. It's super quick, enjoyable. I really do. So it's these fun, like in the cable ridges, and really, really simple pattern. So I'm hoping to get this pattern out to you guys early October. I'm not sure if I'm going to do test centers or not, just because it's one of these patterns that isn't too complicated, so I'm just not sure yet. So the verdict is still out, but I really love it. And I put in Boardwalk as the heel. I might also do it at the toe. I'm just not sure. I love how manly it looks. Like it's just, I really love it. So this is Dune Runner. And my husband tried it on. He loved it. Loved the color, loved the ribbing, like loved all of it. So that makes me like even more excited to continue working on it since I know it fits. He loves it. I showed it to my dad. He would wear the pair, and it's just like I wanted other men's opinions, and they seem to all really like it. And they didn't find it was girly. They didn't find it was too busy. Really excited about that. So again, I'm hoping by the next time I podcast, this sock will be done. Second one will be cast on. I'm telling you, it will be. Let's hope. Let's hope it will. So yeah, I will put that away. So I'm keeping this in this bag and working on it from time to time when I have the chance. I can't wait to get that pair done and started on the second pattern. The second biggest whip, and what I've been doing a lot of my work this week, is one of my new sweater patterns. This is a collaboration with Laura of Camp Fiber Yarns, and this is housed in my Mini Moon sewing bag. Remember, it wasn't Minnie Mouse last episode. I will get my shit together, guys. I will. It might just take a little bit longer, but hopefully you guys are here for that. This is the new sweater pattern. I do have to make some modifications to it. It's not completely done, but this is in her Mariana's Trench and in her Tiramisu. This is Tiramisu, Mariana's Trench. Again, this color is so stunning in person. I can't even tell you. But for some odd reason, it's just blowing out on camera. It's so hard, but it's this perfect blue. So I've debated showing this design or not. I'm not sure. I will just show a quick sneak peek. Again, I'm still working on it, working on if this is what I want. But I literally just separated for the sleeves. So I finished all of the yoke and then separated for the sleeves. So here's your quick sneak peek. This was a lot of work because the last time I saw you guys, I was maybe here. So I finished the color work, finished the math, separated for the sleeves, and I'm continuing doing the math. I just don't know if my sleeve separation, if I like where it is. I just want to make sure that it looks absolutely perfect. So I'm going to keep working on that. I'm really excited about this design. I don't have a date set in mind. I want to make sure that when I continue working on it, that it is absolutely perfect, that I am a perfectionist when it comes to knitting. If I'm working on a project and there's something bothering me with it, I'm one of those people that I cannot work on it anymore. Like I can't make any more progress because if I know that it's bothering me, I won't be able to continue knitting. I'm just like, nope, that's still there. That I haven't changed that. So I need to fix the problem. So I set it aside for the last 2 days because I'm not sure. And I don't want to rip anything out because that's a lot of work. And I want to make sure I'm in the right mind space. And I think that is one of the most important things with either knitting or designing is putting things aside and making sure that you're in the right mind space to tackle that on. A lot of times, we try and start a project late at night and it's just nothing's going well. You can't cast it on. It's not working. The stitches, whatever the issue. And it's just because I think you're not in the right mind space for it. I just think it's so important. So that's why I'm putting this aside. I looked at it a little bit today. I went to Second Cup, a coffee shop here. I was trying to work on the math, work on it. And again, I was just getting frustrated with it. So I was just put it aside. When I'm in the right mind space, I have some time this week. My husband's off for a few days, so I'm hoping to be able to go work again and one day just say, okay, this is my main focus. This is what I'm going to work on, and then get through that. Does that make sense to you guys? Are you guys like that? Or does little mistakes don't bother you that, if you see it, that's okay, and it doesn't bother you? What type of knitter are you? I'd love to know. But yeah, I'm one of those crazy knitters that like if I see the problem, it's I'm done. I have to rib back. Some days I really wish I wasn't like that. All right, my next one. Yeah, it's heavy. Sorry about that. It is housed in my maple mousse fiber bags. I don't think she makes bags anymore. She's in St. John, Canada, and she was the first one I ever had her bags. And I love these big sweater bags. I would even like some a little bit bigger next time. And it's this beautiful quilted top. I don't, yeah, I think it is quilted. I don't know if that's just the fabric or. So this is where I am housing currently my Tous les Matins yarns. I did my swatch. So there's not much to see, but I did cake them up and I just want to show it to you again. I am working on that. I'm not going to show you the swatch because it's going to show like the color work that I've been playing with, and I'm not sure about that either. So this is where I'm at. So this is Ghost, Fox. Oh God, you guys. This one in the middle, it's Cumulonimbus. Maybe? I will link her shop below. She is incredible. This yarn is absolutely stunning. I'm really excited about working on this. I started the gauge swatch. I started some color work. I started the math this week. So if sometimes you don't see a lot of progress on the podcast, especially with designers, there's a lot of back stuff that goes on, right? Because we do our, once I have my gauge swatch, then I'm like, all right, here's the pattern, here's all the math, this is what I need to figure out. Then I need to figure out the color work charts and the math. I love designing where all of my math is figured out before I even start the design. So I try to pre-design a design, then knit it up. Does that make sense? I almost like draft up an entire pattern and then I try to follow my pattern and I change as I go so that I know that my math at least works for my sizes. So when I change, then I update like as I go along, but I don't pick like the length and what type of edging, what type of bind off, what type of ribbing, what type of color. Like I don't pick that until I get to those. So I can still be creative, but the base structure is there. I know that it's going to be this type of either yoke, raglan, whatever design. I know that. I know what I'm casting on. And then above that, it's just my fun, creative outlet. So that's how I design. Even though you didn't ask for it, there you go. If you can't tell, I'm a little tired tonight. And I would say I would want coffee, but it's 7 o'clock at night, and I should not be drinking coffee at 7 o'clock at night. I will be up till like 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, and my babies wake up at 6 a.m. So I am no person to be drinking coffee at 7 p.m. at night. But my God, I would need it. All right. That is all that I'm currently working on. I'm trying to focus on designing. I'm trying to focus on these projects that I want to get done and then really tackle them. But of course, I wouldn't be me if I wouldn't have these crazy ideas. If you know me, I love a goal. I love setting goals. I am a type of person who has, and I'm looking at it now on my fridge, I have a bullet board and everything, or to do, to buy. I have a list, and I'm just that person who needs those, especially when you're self-employed. Being a designer, I'm at home with my girls. I don't have a regular schedule in terms of my designing. I don't work from 8 to 5, you know. So I like setting these goals for myself, and then I feel accomplished when I can really like tackle them off. So that's where I'm at with that. I am setting myself up goals for 2019 to not have any more whips on my needles. I got a fluff. Sorry guys, in my nose. So what that means is non-designing projects, I don't want any on my needles starting 2020. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what did you just, do to yourself? I definitely don't want all of these project bags in my basement full of projects that I'm just not working on because I'm focusing on design work. And it's housing some beautiful yarns that I'm not using. And it's a shame. And I want to reuse those and repurpose those. And there's some projects that are almost done and they're just sitting in a bag, like this one. So this is a pair of socks that I was working on myself over a year ago. Now, you guys, I'm not a type of person that has like whips for this long. And you're gonna laugh when you see like what I have left to do. Okay. This is just a tube, and I am going to be doing for the first time a full afterthought heel. This is Nomadic Yarns in her Molly Weasley colorway. And I just knit this 2x2 ribbing for about 1 inch, and then I knit straight. This is where I'm going to put my heel. Yeah. I start the toe on the pink. Like, I am almost at the toe. This is literally what I have left to do. Like, does this make any sense to you guys? Like, I can't even. Oh, that's a drop stitch. I'm not perfect. I go and pick those up later, and I mended in the inside. So I'll pick that up later. And yeah, so what I did with this was me and my friend Rachel, we split, we bought like 2 or 3 nomadic yarns and we split into 50 grams. And for me, I don't have large feet, so it works perfectly. And just in case, I have a mini of Knit Pick Stroll, not 100% sure on the colorway. And I was thinking this would be perfect for the heels. And I might even have enough of this. So I'm not sure if I want to do this with the heels or not. So my goal, you guys, is by the next podcast to have that pair of socks done of design, the second one cast on, and this done. Putting it out there. Send good vibes and my way. So yeah, I'm really hoping to try and finish that up. I think it'd be great to have in the fall a brand new pair of socks. I just can't believe I put it down. I'm at the toe. I am literally about to start the toe and I put it down. Like, we crazy knitters. So this is on a 2.25 millimeter needle. Magic loop. My favorite. Yeah. Oh, this bag, by the way, I just sewed it up really quickly last year. I was trying to make a few project bags. It is not the best. It's just this little cute fun white pattern in the inside. Little drawstring. I just made it out of some scraps that I found around. And it was fun. Downstairs in my whips, I have a pair of Christmas socks for Eric. A pair of socks, 2 pairs of socks for me. A pair of mittens for Eric. Eric's my husband, by the way. And I think that's it. So I would need to finish 2 more socks, pair of mittens, that pair of socks. Maybe there's another project or 2. So I'm planning on every time I finish one that I at least pick up another project. And even if I only do a few rows, I think it'd be great to keep the progress going and clear out all of my whips. I was inspired by, is it Amy of Exterminates on Ravelry? She does every year a whip. You try to finish all the whips that you have, and I was just so inspired by that. And I thought, oh my God, I need to do that. I need to clear off all this space and make up room, especially in obviously in my physical space, but also in my mental space, that I don't have these projects just waiting for me, that I can say, you know what, everything I have on my needles, that's it. And I think I'll feel a lot better going into the new year, having a fresh start, only having designs on my needles. I think that's, yeah. So let me know if you guys want to do that too. If you guys are trying to work on your whips, what whips are you working on? Which ones are you trying to finish? I'd love to hear what you guys are doing, what you guys are working on. That's my crazy plan. Who knows if I'll actually end up doing it, just like every other crazy plan I decide to put on myself, but one can hope and one can try, right? All right, I think that's it for the knitting. We're doing too bad. 25 minutes, not bad. So if you're just here for the knitting, thank you so much for checking me out. And I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Make sure if you loved it to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any other episodes of my craziness over here. And for all of you who want to stick around, I will let you know what's been going on. This week has been not too bad. The girls are a little bit crazy in their beautiful, fun-loving way. They are just, I have twins who are 19 months old. Oh no, they're 20 months old. Yeah, 20 months old. They were born on January 25th last year. And they keep me busy. This week they've been good, but I've been finding lately they've been wanting to, my babies love cuddling. If you come over, they will want to go in your arms and give you a hug, and they want to sit down and want to be rocked. They are those types of babies where they just love affection, and I will gladly sit on a chair and rock them for hours. I think it's so precious, and I don't mind. So this week they were a little bit more needy, and that's okay with me. I don't complain. I absolutely love having them and being home with them. So I got a lot of reading done. Oh my gosh, I want to say I read 5 books this week. I was reading a book a day. Yeah. Oh my God. I also just finished the first Harry Potter book, and I'm on the second one. The one difference why I'm not reading those as fast is because these are the physical books. I'll rewind. I've never read the Harry Potter series. I know you guys are like, if you know me, you're screaming and you're like, what the fudge are you talking about? You've not read the Harry Potter. No. I watched the movies over and over and over. Oh my God, I want to say maybe hundreds of times. Like, I love the movies. I really do. And I bought the book series before I had the girls and thought, oh my God, I'm going to read this. And I just didn't have the time. When they were born, also, life was chaotic with twins. I just never had the time. So this fall, my plan is to read through the entire series and watch the movies. So I'm planning on reading one book. As I finish the book, watching the movie. Read the second book, watch the movie. So that because every fall, I will always watch the movies in order all the time, every single fall. It's just a tradition I have. So I thought it would be fun to kind of include the books in there and read after I watch the movie. So I finished the first one. Oh my, it was amazing. I loved it. I love seeing the differences of the movie. I love seeing all the details that aren't in the movie, obviously, because a book always has that little bit more. It was amazing. I enjoyed it so much more than I thought, because I'm a type of person, I have trouble reading a book after I watch the movie because I'm like, well, I already know what's going to happen. Why am I going to read it? And this was a total game changer where I enjoyed it. I loved it. It was relaxing. It was calming. I wanted to know what was different. And I think that was more fun, is when I found these differences, I was like, oh my God, what else? What else did they change? What was the same? So it was really fun. So I'm on the second one right now. And yeah, I'm working on that. This weekend has been a little bit relaxing. Like I had mentioned earlier, my husband took off for a few days. I have a few appointments to get to. So we just have a nice long weekend together that I'm looking forward to with the girls. We can maybe go bike riding, get a few things done, and yeah, just get these things around the house. That has been our goal, is just cleaning out the storage rooms and cleaning out the clutter, putting away our super summer clothes, getting ready for the fall. all of these stuff that we put off, I thought, you know what, this is a great opportunity this weekend for us to get all of these things done together, little by little every day, and just, yeah, get those done. So I'm excited this weekend. I am planning on knitting a ton this week, trying to get some things done. Obviously, my goals, and see if I can even keep up with them. I tend to put way higher goals than I can typically do. But I love it. I love trying to hit those goals, and I love trying to push myself, challenge myself in knitting. It's just something that I love to do. So I'm excited for that. And I think that's it. I think we're done, guys. But I'm so happy if you sticked it out to the end. I'm a little blabbery and all over the place, but I just appreciate you guys so much. And I want to say a big thank you and happy knitting. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And until next time, bye.